How's it going, everybody? Welcome. We have finally arrived at the Genshin Grand Prix, the obstacle course that I've been working on for quite a while. It was a lot of work to get it to the point that it is at now, and honestly, I think it's a good time. I really hope that everybody's going to enjoy it. I highly suspect that you will. Anyways, so hopefully audio's working. Hopefully everybody can hear me just fine. Okay, good. Somebody said that they can't hear me, so we're good. I was worried for just a second that we were looking at some audio issues already, which would have been, garbage. Anyways, due to some, unfortunate circumstances, we had 3 dropouts from the original 8. So we have 3 slots that have to be reassigned. So with that said, if you are here and you are playing on the NA servers, go over to my Twitter at TaVotH and respond to my recent post. Tell me what your favorite weapon type is in Genshin Impact and why. And here shortly, I will review all of those responses, and I will randomly select via random number generator who gets those slots. For what it's worth, if you don't think that you're going to have a shot at getting one of those NA slots, only 8 people have responded to the post so far. 8. So of those 8, 3 of those people are getting in. Your odds are pretty good. Not 50-50, but pretty close. So don't wait. Go now. Get yourself in. And here shortly, I am going to fill those slots. But before we do that, I am going to get into rolling for my own Yae Miko, and then give a brief overrun of the course that you'll be running tonight, because I did not have time to actually make a video on it because I've been so busy like finishing up the script for my next theory, which is done depending on what happens with the 2.5 on Kanamiya questline that we're getting in like a day. So depending on what we see with that, I may or may not have to change a few things. I didn't want to press forward with a theory that might age badly in one day because of a new questline. So we'll see. In the meantime, I'm going to dive into these pulls really quick, and then right after that, I'm going to get into the exploration of the track so that you guys can see more about that. My game feed is not loading. All right, hang on. I can fix that. Boom, that should fix that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We're in business. So, like I said, at TaVotH if you want to enter the competition. And my game crashed. Oh, God! What the hell? That's par for the course for my streams at the beginning anyways. Why wouldn't that happen, right? Like, I just... Oh, God. Yeah. Anyways, so we got lots of slots left in the competition. 3 overall slots left to reward. So if you want in and you're on the NA servers, go to my Twitter at TaVotH and respond to my post that I just made about 30 minutes ago. Tell me what your favorite weapon type is in Genshin Impact and why. That will give you a chance at being randomly selected from that group for one of those 3 slots to compete tonight. So there you go with that. In the meantime, I got some rolling to do. So let's see how this is gonna go. LOL, if it's not your equipment, it's MiHoYo crashing your game. I know, I really can't seem to win. I don't really know what the deal is with that myself. Nor do I dare dig into it, really. Not only that, but like I was having a problem with my freaking lighting in here today too. So I've had just all sorts of craziness going on today, and this has been a day. Let me tell you, it's been a hell of a day just to get to this point today relatively on time. Oh yeah, nope, still not connecting. It's on, it's just not as bright as it should be. So, you know, whatever. Hopefully it looks all right. Am I doing the story quest tonight as well? No, I'm not going to be getting into the story quest tonight. I find it will be a very low probability that I will have any time to get into that tonight. Yeah. Is it cool if not PC? If you are not on PC, that is fine. You should know that, I mean, unless you're extremely adept at controlling on your phone, or on your PlayStation or whatever you're playing on, you might be at a slight disadvantage. But no, it's perfectly fine. Whatever way you're playing on it is fine. Aether, no, none of the slots have been given away yet. The Twitter, over on my Twitter, go there at Tave.h, respond to the recent post to enter for that. After I finish my Yae Miko pulls, and then go over and show you guys the track, that's when I'm going to collect on those slots and start the race. So, yeah. We're going to be getting rolling here in just a couple of minutes, but in the meantime, we're gonna get rolling, as it were. I feel like I need some rolling music. Let's see what we got here. Let's something somewhat off-putting, because rolling is an Age-Daha level. This is an Age-Daha level moment, because I almost always get screwed on these, if I'm being completely honest, guys. My roll luck is generally really, really bad. So, hang on, let me get my freaking tally marks out here so that I can keep track of this, too. No, it's not this one, I don't think. It is not. Actually, I think it is this one. Yes, it is. All right. So, hopefully, wish me luck, guys, that my own rolls don't go terribly tonight. The goal is just Miko and her weapon right now. So we're gonna go from there on this with the hopes that this will not be completely terrible. I kind of suspect it will be bad, but let's find out, shall we? All right. Okay, I was supposed to say, why is it still black? Oh my god. All right. Let's find out what's gonna happen. The first one. All right, well, we got nothing on the first one because my last set of rolls resulted in a Shenhua. I have no pity stashed up, so that is just the first. So let's continue with that. This makes 20. Come on, give me some good Miko vibes here. Come on. Let's not make me dig really deep for this today, please. 30. All right. So, nothing yet. Somebody's saying there's no game sounds or music. What the hell? Okay, so we are already hitting the wall today, I see. Even though I can see what looks like everything should be going out, this does not appear to be so. All right, stand by. I'm going to say that it's probably this, and then restart it. All right. I'm pretty sure that's going to fix that problem. I don't know what the hell happened there. But, yeah. Alright, I'm still adjusting it a little bit to give it a little bit more catch up here. I don't want it to overpower, so let me know if it gets too loud, guys. But that should be what the problem was right there. Anything? Anything? We have Age-Daha music, then we have rolling time. All right, so I do believe I've had 3 rolls or 3 10 rolls so far. Let's continue. This will be 40. Come on, Miko, let's go. A lot of Dionas. Not what I'm looking for. Here's 50. Still no Miko. And another Diona. I feel like I've gotten like a lot of Dionas. Oh my god. So many Dionas. Alright, here's 60. Oh, somebody's going to soft video. Oh god. All right, well, here's 70. Hey, I didn't get it a 70 either. Hey, look, more Diona. Oh god. Okay, well, we're into the singles now. 71. Wow. 72. Come on. Oh boy. This is deep sadness. 3. 73. Oh, come on, Miko. Why are you doing this to me? What? Why? That's 74. Here's next up is 75. Why are you doing this to me, Miko? All right, well, that was 75. Oh god. All right, 76. This is the worst. This is the worst. All right, 77. There's the 5-star. Please be Miko. Just please, Miko. Miko. Miko! Yes! Okay. I didn't have to struggle. I mean, I struggled, but not that much. This is... Okay. Actually, I was getting a little anxious, not gonna lie. Getting the tingles a little bit. Like, I was feeling like I was gonna have to dig. And I didn't have to dig. Alright. That's good. So I still have a decent pull from which I can attempt to pull on the weapon banner. So that is what's coming next. Now, what I'm looking at here, I can't it looks like I've got maybe 60 pulls on that weapon banner already, but I kind of don't think so. I feel like I already blew that out. So yeah, I feel like I blew that out and then didn't mark it. Quick, guys, remind me, what was the last 2 weapons? That was no, I definitely, yeah, I went epitomized path on that. I did get it. Yep, I did get it. I remember now. Okay, so I have no pity on that either, because the last 5-star weapon I got on the weapon banner was Shenhua's weapon. So I have nothing there. I'm really glad I didn't lose the 50-50 on that. Some of you may know that I have every intention of probably trying to get this weapon twice, because I want one for Mona. But for now, I will take one and play it by ear in the coming weeks to see kind of how things are going to come along. Because I'm going to want to, build the weapon. Obviously, it's for Miko. Put it on Mona, see how things are working before I invest fully on a second one. So we'll see. I feel like we need additional we're going to be needing additional music for the next set of roles, because everybody knows that the weapon banners are the most cancerous of all of them. So let's go to this one. All right, so here we go. We're starting with the first 10. Don't open the Raiden story. I already started it, but I didn't go to it yet. So yeah, I accepted it though. Is there any particular reason that I shouldn't have? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start this roll. All right, here's the first 10. Let's see. What? Come on. Dare I be excited? Oh please. Oh please. No. Yeah, damn you, Primordial Jade Cutter. You made me dig so much. The stupid Primordial Jade Cutter. That weapon made me dig so much to get it back when it was alone on its banner with the freaking Primordial Jade Wing spear that nobody gave a shit about when it came out back in the day. And now it's just like, here, have this instead of the weapon you want. All right, well, at least that consumes part of the epitomized path. So, okay. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened. So I'm gonna say Jade Cutter, because everything is terrible. But that was the first one. I'll take it. Obviously, like, the Jade Cutter's a great weapon anyways. I could throw this on Albedo. I could throw this on a number of characters and actually, like, get good use out of this as opposed to just throwing it as fodder into the one I already have. So I'll probably keep this one. We'll see. All right, so we dig for more. All right. The first 10 again. Skipping. Nothing good. 20. Nothing good. All right. 30. Come on. Let's do this. Oh, God. I am so anxious right now. Yeah, Aether, I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna keep the Cinnabar Spindle on him. I don't really want to change his build anyway. I'm just talking at this point. All right, that's 40. Pretty much, this is the last one I have before I have to dig. That's 50. Cool. Well. Oh, wait. I got these over here. Let's go ahead and let's eat these up real quick. I might even have some that I can pick up from this stuff. I do. Hell, I might as well grab these up too while I'm at it. All right. Yes, okay. So that's what I got there from those. So that'll... Oh, God, I missed it by 1. Ugh. All right, well, this will put me at 60, which will put me at single rolls. So I actually might have enough to do it before I have to go swiping for this, because now I'm in the single rolls anyways. So I got 9 single rolls here. Come on. Am I going to open my world map afterwards so people can do the course for... very possibly. Very possibly. We will see. Honestly, I don't really mind opening it up after it's been revealed, because it's been revealed. You see what the track is. So, you know, that gives people, you know, an opportunity to practice in case I do this again in the future. So we'll see. All right, so let's see. The single digs here. This is 61 for the weapon. 62. Or what is it? Kagura's Verity, I think. Kagura's Verity, yeah. 63. Come on. Oh, come on. Please. Oh, please. Look me up here. Okay. Okay. 64. Come on. No! No! Screw you, Skyward Spine. Why? Oh, okay. Well, Skyward Spine. So, I would like to point out that in order for me to get Shenhua's weapon, I had to go epitomized path as well. So this is 2 weapons in a row I had to go epitomized path, which just sucks, but at the very least, I hit the first proc on the epitomized path on my first 10 pull, which saved me a lot of money. So there's that. I have to do the thing here just briefly off screen so that we can continue on. Yeah, you know, Skyward Spine, that is not an impressive weapon. I want to say I think that's probably like an R3 for me now on the one I have. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm definitely just going to continue to stack it with the one I already have. So, yeah, that definitely seems like a thing that will be done. All right, I did that. And we are back in business. All right. Oh, maybe, just maybe, I'll get a little bit lucky here, and it won't make me dig super deep for this, but we'll see. Just a little bit would be great. No. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, I hit epitomized path shallower than most. So I can still take solace in that, I suppose. This is 30 for the weapon. Let's reignite the never-ending performance. All right. We are at 30 so far. Let's see what happens. Just as a reminder, guys, if you're on the NA servers, the North American servers, and you want to enter my Yae Miko giveaway taking place tonight on my race course, my obstacle course that I spent a month building, and I will be unveiling in total before the race begins, go to my Twitter at TavodH and respond to my posts and tell me what your favorite weapon type is and why in Genshin Impact. All right, here comes 40. NA servers only. All right, 40. No dice. Here's 50. Come on. No. Still nothing. Okay. Well. Bummer. All right. Oh, man. I have to dig again, don't I? Let's see how many of these I can get on this. That's not going to be enough, I don't think. It is not. Well, that's why I usually just go ahead and do it twice. I decided to skim that time. That didn't work out. So one more time for my Miko weapon. So the thing about hitting Epitomized Path is this makes it a lot less likely that I'm going to dig for 2 of these weapons. It really does. I'd really like to, but I don't know that I'm going to. We'll see. I was really hoping that I was going to hit this weapon way shallower than this. So we'll see. Anyways, continuing on the weapon banner here. Let me max this out really quick. Oh, nope, did that wrong. There we go. Trying again. So this will put me at 60. Come on, let's go. Nope. Back in the soft pity again. You know, guys, if you ever heard, hopefully you've heard the expression, if not for bad luck. Because that's how I feel tonight. All right, 62 for Kagura's Verity. Nut. 63. Epitomized Path. 64. This is just gonna make me dig. Still not. Ay, this is the worst. This is the worst. 65. Nothing. Great. Super cool. Not a whole lot of luck here tonight. Oh boy. May all of your rolls be better than mine. And here it is. Oh God. Oh. Well, there it is. I didn't realize that it wasn't on the screen, and my wife had to flag it down as the thing was turning gold. Just kill me, guys. Just kill me. Mysterious screen reflection. Yeah. That was pretty sad. My bad, guys. Well, I got it. It was just you know, a little bit off screen. A little bit off screen. Oh God, it's warm in here. Okay. Anyway, so now that I got the damn weapon, even though it made me dig insanely for it, let me write it down here. Kagura Verity. All right. So here in just a moment, we are going to swing out to the track so you guys can at last behold the entire track and all of its obstacled glory. I don't know what team exactly I'm going to be throwing Miko in with yet, but for now, I am giving her that weapon, obviously. And I am also going to be giving her all of Keqing's artifacts because my Keqing set is pretty busted. It is a Thunder Soother set 4-piece, and since Miko literally can't do anything but Electro, it really will result mostly in a... oh! Guys! These icons are amazing. The icons, what? That is awesome. That is completely awesome. That makes finding the artifact sets so much better. Oh my god, did that ever simplify things in that regard? Holy crap. That was much better. Oh, even this is a lot better. With the little marks there. I like it. Poor Kaching. I'm sorry, Kaching. Yeah, that's a really good quality of life upgrade for sure. I'm very surprised and pleased with that. That is on point right there. That is seriously on point. All right, so here in just a second, I'm gonna be heading over to the track so that I can give you guys your first look at what to expect from that before we actually get into the track itself, which you know, in order for me to do that, I'm gonna have to actually go and double check on the Twitter post. By the way, at TaveOutH, if you want to enter, last I checked, only 8 people had responded to try to take one of those final 3 slots, so there were lots of opportunities. Let's see what it's grown to. What do we got? We are now at looking like somewhere in the vicinity of that's a good amount now, maybe 15 to 20. So still a good chance at 3. So we got a lot of slots open. And if you want to join in on your opportunity to run the course tonight, then make sure to respond to my post at TaveOutH. You have to be on the NA servers. That was a bit of a problem that I ran in with some of the previous slots that were awarded, unfortunately. I thought I had mentioned it enough, but apparently it still slipped through the cracks for a few people. It's just how, you know, how the bricks lay sometimes. So just, you know, this is how it played out. Is what it is for the time being. All right, so just leveling up this weapon a little bit. Yeah, so it is, like I said, Martin DW, it's only for the NA servers, sadly, because I had to build an obstacle course on the NA servers. And because it had to be built on the NA servers, there's no way for me to actually get you on the course to run it. So like it's a you know, a restriction of that means alone, because I just don't have any way to get you on the course otherwise. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get that weapon to 80. I plan to get it to 90, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it at 80 for now, just to kind of see what her stats sit at level 1. Where was that? Here it is. I need a few more of these. Hell with it. I'll just almost max them out here. All right. Let's see. It's really nice that they tell us what the artifacts are that you're gonna need, or what, not artifacts, but the items you're gonna need for these things ahead of time now. A few days ago, they let us know, you know, what weapon or what items you'd need for this stuff, and I went ahead and stacked up as much of it as I could. Okay. Well, her ascension will probably help boost her crit rate a bit, so let's go ahead and add to that a bit too. At Tave Astoria, I'm going into the game. I'm gonna wait until you open your world. We'll probably check back for the final or whatever. All right. Just a reminder, 3 slots open. Go and respond. I'm just getting a few levels on Miko. I'm gonna put some decent wings on her here, and then I am going to the teapot to reveal the entirety of the track. All right. Now let me go ahead and grab this up too. Okay, well, 40's as high as she's gonna go, looks like, because I don't have any of these, although I imagine I can get those 2 from the event. Yeah. Oh no, it's actually not even those. Well, that sucks. All right, well, Miko's staying 40 for now. That's okay. What is she at right now? 34.9, 218.4. I'm pretty sure she should be well on the other side of 50%. So we'll see. Which I think will be fine. All right. Oh, let me give her some decent wings, and then I'm going to the teapot. All right. Inazuma wings all day long. All right, guys. So As I've mentioned many times, the teapot course that I built took me over a month. Am I going to do more co-op streams this week? That depends on kind of what we have to look forward to with regard to everything in this version, possibly. All right, so this is my obstacle course. It spans all of the map. It starts here at this location and kind of swings down around this portion of the map. You'll climb up onto the mountain here and swing out onto an island here. And you'll go down a corkscrew, right around in this area, or a downward spiral into a zigzag maze, into an extension of the zigzag maze still, into what I am calling the corkscrew over here. You'll go across these bridges here, all of the bridges, to this island, at which point you'll climb a mountain range and a bunch of floating islands to cross all the way back across here. You'll glide from this island to this island and go into what I'm calling the Mills of Disorientation, because this mountain is slightly disorienting, what with a lot of windmill action in there. From here, you'll glide across to this island, and you'll climb a set of floating islands all the way up to an island, and you'll enter a maze. Once you exit the maze, you'll climb the tower. You'll jump out of the back of the tower and climb this mountain wall right here and run through a short path to the finish line. I am going to run through this course once first so that everybody has a good idea of how it works. So I'm going to go into doing that right now. Let's go, Miko. So this is what this is where the course will begin. All of the competitors, there will be 1 versus 1 basically, so 2 here at a time. Will be side by side, but it'll be a 1v1 match, and in each instance, let me get some music going here before I jump out into this again. All right. In fact, let me just hit a few here. All right. So, basically, the way it's going to work is you start here on this platform. I will be over there where the actual starting indicator is. The competitors will be waiting to see that indicator pop up on screen. I will show everybody right now what the actual starting window is going to look like. This is what everybody on the stream will see, but everybody who is competing will be looking for that starting icon to pop up where the timer starts.
Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
All right, so as you can see, there's some Discord windows in the back, so that's designed for showing the competitors' screens, but that is the start of the race. So that is what you guys will be seeing when the race gets cracking. All right. Anyways, so I'm gonna run through this thing at the beginning. That is a cut of Klee's theme to those who aren't aware of it. So yeah, that is right off the beginning of Klee's theme, and man, does it ever fit that perfectly. In fact, from the very first time I ever heard Klee's theme, I could just picture, like just some Mario Kartness going on, and I have always had that mental image for it, and I was like, you know what? I'm using it right here. Let's do this. All right, so you start here. And as soon as the timer goes, you jump down. You cannot glide over the platforms. You have to touch them all. You can't pass them up. However, after you get to this bottom section, there are a few different ways you can handle this portion of the track. This is all about stamina management. You can go here, or you can go here. If you go this direction, you'll climb up here, and you'll climb the side of the house. Or you can run up that side of the stairs and climb up the side of the house there if you're a little lower on stamina. Remember, the biggest thing about this whole entire track is going to be stamina management. That's very important. If you go the other route, you can run up this umbrella over here. and then climb the side of the house this way. This might be the choice for people with a little less stamina as well, but it's up to you on how you want to manage your stamina and up to you on how you want to plan out your routing. From here, you'll go from the house climb to the mountain glide. So you'll glide from the mountain into this floating island here. So from the floating island glide, you'll go through the downward spiral. Again, you cannot skip platforms. Do not attempt to glide down them or you will get a time penalty. And then you follow the path. Just stay on the path. Don't skip platforms. Rocks you can skip. You can't skip platforms. You'll jump through. The lanterns almost always indicate that this is where you'll go, or archways of some kind will help you to figure out where you're going. You'll follow the path down here and through the doorway. As you enter into the Zigzag Maze, you'll just keep following the path. Work your way through the different directions here. And zigzag your way through. I'm not really trying to do this quite as fast as the racers can do it, because if you're actually racing on this, you're probably going to be blowing out your stamina constantly. But one of the things is this whole course is a round of stamina management. So you head from the Zigzag Maze down the hill into the extension of the Zigzag Maze, and you'll follow this path. Don't get hooked up on the pillars in here, because you'll start climbing the pillars, and if you start climbing the pillars, you'll lose time. You will not be able to use any kind of skills. No skill usage. The characters used will be agreed between the two racers. They will have to be the same height class. It doesn't really matter if you choose Rosaria or something like that who gives a run speed buff, because it will hit both of you anyways. So that's not really that big of a deal. So that doesn't really give you an advantage. After you finish the corkscrew, you jump out of that and you will run down the bridges. You can glide down the bridges if you choose. I have found this to be a solid technique of going faster or as fast as a sprint pace down the bridge while using less stamina, but you don't recover stamina while doing it. So again, that's up to you. You go across these two bridges. These rocks here indicate you do not cross through this. You'll follow the edge of the mountain across the bridges. Once you cross this bridge, you're going to follow through the path of the vines here across to the next bridge. No food buffs will be allowed either. Yeah, there will be no food buffs. There will be no character buffs, no resonances, no skills, because all of those things can give unfair advantages to players who may have a little bit more invested in the game. So we're not going to allow that. I'm not trying to tip the scales towards, people who have invested moderately versus, free-to-plays in this case. I want it to be about stamina management. So once you get across that bridge, you will climb this edge as these rocks kind of subtly indicate for you to climb up this with a lot less stamina involvement. So you'll follow this path. There are some obstacles in the way that can kind of block you up if you're getting a little wild. You'll climb up this rock here and continue your way up to the top of the path here. So Rosaria is fine only because the movement speed buff to Rosaria will hit your teammate as well. So the person you're racing against will also get that buff. So I really don't care if you pick Rosaria. It's not that big a deal. So the path here is very intuitive. You'll just keep following the platforms. You'll jump off this roof. You can either work your way through or over all of these obstacles, but you cannot glide over them. You do have to touch the ground. You cannot skip floating platforms. You can't skip them. I can't stress that enough. You will get time penalties. Every time you skip a floating platform, I will add 5 seconds to your race time. So don't do that. Definitely don't do that. I will have myself and one of my Discord moderators here in the race to help make sure that we have eyes on everybody at all times so that we don't have a problem with that. So you'll follow the path. You'll climb the roofs of these two buildings to get onto this section of floating islands. And you'll keep following the path. It is very intuitive. Most of the islands are designed to touch each other Most, but not all. Most of the islands are designed to touch each other to help reduce the chances of falling off. You don't have to ring that. I just always do. You'll glide through that wreath there down to the next path over here. Sorry, I can't, let's see. Like where you spam spacebar. Yeah, no. You cannot spacebar spam jump either. Please do not do that. That will also come with time penalties. Do not be spamming the spacebar for the goofy jump thing. Don't do that. That is also not allowed. So this is the Mills of Disorientation. You'll follow the path through here to the base of this first windmill, and you'll climb the ladder. Once you get here, you'll climb the rock and follow the path into the disorienting maze of windmills. Depending on how you enter it, they may or may not be in different locations. You fish your way through it. They will hold you up. The blades will block you from passing through here if you are unlucky. So that's a good opportunity for somebody behind you to catch up. So you'll follow the path around the bend here. There's another blade that can stop you here. You'll climb this rock face here. There's nowhere else to go. That area over there actually just goes nowhere. See how it has a roof over the top of it? So there's really only one way to go. You'll follow this path right here. Another blade. And then you'll climb up this one here. This is here to indicate that you go this direction. More blades of disorientation. You'll work your way through the blades here into this little housing area. Work your way around the corner. And then from here, you'll glide off of this platform across the gorge. Make sure you have stamina. If you fall off, you've all but lost. There's not a lot I can do for you if you fall off and lose the race after that. So you'll go through this little path here, and then you will be climbing the floating islands. As you climb the floating islands, it will follow an obvious path as well. You can't skip platforms. Make sure to touch. Down and back up. You'll get to this windmill here where you will again climb the ladder. Again, lanterns will light the way. So make sure that you follow the lanterns. This is the maze. For obvious reasons, I am not going in the maze. It's either very simple or very difficult, depending on how you make it for yourself. I'm not going in there because I'm not going to show you guys how to traverse the maze. What I will do is I will climb around to the end of the maze and just walk over the platform over here. In fact, when we get to other racers in the maze, I am going to hide the racer's screen by switching back to whatever vantage I am viewing only. So this window right here that you're looking at, where you'll see only me until everybody has raced the course once. At that point, then we can share the maze, but I don't want everybody else who follows to see the maze and know how to do it until they've done it once. So there's that. Like I said, this maze is as difficult as you make it. So once you exit the maze, you'll climb this ladder. Once you climb the ladder, you'll reach the top of this tower, run straight through, jump off the back of the tower to this mountain edge and climb it. It points you in the right direction. From there, you can see that the lanterns again light the way, and you'll follow the path onto the final course to the finish. And that's when you've won the race. The first person to reach this circle after traversing the entire course will win. There will be time penalties assessed if you jump over platforms. So if you jump over platforms, whatever time you hit here, I will add seconds to it. So we'll see how long it takes the other player behind you to also reach this. Even though it will already have stopped the clock, I will start a timer, and if theirs exceeds, you did not win. So do not skip platforms. I don't want to have to overturn things because you were skipping platforms. Don't make me do it. I'll do it. Let's not do that. All right. So I do believe we have 3 race slots to give away. So with that said, let's take a look at Twitter and see how many more responses we got.
Traveling to other worlds is
We
all
did
that
get
anyone
a
seems to
good
be
amounts
writing
here
about
today.
these days.
Let's see.
Goodness knows
All right,
what they find
at
so
Tavot
disappointing
H,
about
remember,
their
at
own world.
Tavot H is the Twitter if you want to respond to it to have a chance to enter the Yae Miko Grand Prix giveaway competition. The course is not easy. I have done it successfully many times. I've had some of my Discord moderators run it successfully as well, many times without error. None of the ones, not the one that's running tonight, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, so it is a very doable course, but I wanted to run you guys through it once so that you have a good idea of how it goes. Now, if you have confusion, you can listen to me, especially if you're on Twitch, because there's much less delay of maybe only a few seconds. Over on Twitch, if you're competing in the competition, that will make the delay a little less, because I will be commentating the races and kind of helping to guide you along if you get lost. Obviously, after you've done it once, it's very easy to remember the path anyways. Even though it's like a 7-minute long course, it isn't really as long as it seems. All right, so I'm going to call out names. You guys are going to have to remember your numbers. I am going to be responding to your tweet that you sent me with those numbers. So, Tangy Tomato, I am responding to your tweet. You are number 1. Ron M, who is Aether, you are 2. Rev, you're 3. Akaran, you're 4. Got locked up on here. All right. The Logic Mouse, you're 5. Remember, these numbers are going to be very important with the reception of these slots here. Darren's, you are, I think that's 6 now. Should be 6.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite
Let me just
beautiful.
double check that I'm not missing the count. Yep, okay. So Darren's is
Alas,
6.
that is simply not the
Bruh.
way the world
Lucky number
works.
7. Zav. Or, yeah, Zav. 8. Captain E.T. is 9. Normally, I would read through all of these and actually, like, read them on the stream, but I'm trying to cut time a little bit here because this is going to run a little long. All right, so... Arieli?
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be
I do
writing
believe that
about
would be
these days.
10. Let me double check. I think we're on 10. Yes,
Goodness
Arieli
knows what they find so
is number
disappointing
10.
about their own world.
responded. Pico. Pico is number 11. Mati Gakko Star, you're 12. Bitchop, you're 13. Interesting name you got there. Human Error, 14. Let's see, Lisa Pizza, 15.
Personally, I think the idea of things
Zasho,
staying the same forever
16.
is quite beautiful. But alas,
Sleepy,
that is simply not the
you
way
are
the world
17. Gato, 18. I poop a lot. 19. Great name you got there. Oh my god. Timmy Tran, 20. Oh my god. Ridiculous. The Black Gamester, 21. Nas, 22.
Traveling to other worlds is all that
Chevy,
anyone seems to be
23.
writing about these days.
Chevy.
Goodness knows
Chev?
what they find so disappointing about their own.
I don't know which one it is. Let me know in the chat. Evolutionary, 24. Let me just double check and make sure I didn't just double over. Okay, good. I did not. Sir Dev Shrestha, 25. Elizabeth, 26. Ant the Maxi Fan, 27. I'm going to refresh it one time and see if we have any additional responses below that which has already been left. And from there, we will see if we have to add anything. Does not look like it. All right, that is everybody. So, remember your numbers. I responded to your tweet to give you your number. So, we go to the trusty random number generator once more. So you guys can see we are drawing numbers between 1 and 27. Not 2745. That's way too big a pool. All right, so the first of the 3 slots, we're gonna give away all 3 of them back to back here, guys. So let's see a little hype for the numbers, because we're on 0 right now. So let's get it going in the chat a little bit. Come on, let's cheer out those numbers. Even if you're not actually competing tonight, cheer on for somebody who you'd like to see get the number if you know what their number is. Let's see it go. All right, guys. First number's coming up right now. 3, 2, 1. I can't hit it. I'm looking at it in a mirror, basically. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, number 1. Number 1. 1 was... I don't even remember who 1 was. Let's see. I gotta look through it again. Who was 1? I don't know who 1 was. I'm looking through it right now, trying to see if I can figure out who 1 was.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same.
Was it Tangy? Might have been Tangy. Let me look for Tangy.
But alas, that is simply not
Let's
the way
see.
the world works.
For some reason, after reordering everything, or after responding to everything, they're not in order anymore. They used to be in order. They were in order at first. Let's see. Trying to make sure I can... Yeah, okay, here it is. Tangy Tomato right there. All right, Tangy Tomato. You got the first of the additional slots. So, Tangy Tomato. Congratulations. Your in-game name is Tomato-san. All right, let me add you to the bracket here really quick. Tomato-san. All right. You have been added to the bracket. All right. The second of the 3 slots is about to go now. Let's see what we can do with this one. All right, so the second of the 3 slots. Here we go. Cheer it on, because we're going to go here in just a second. I am just resetting the program so it starts on 0 again. All right, we are on 0, a number between 1 and 27. All right, here it is. 3, 2, 1. 4. Number 4 takes the second slot. Number 4. Let's go and see who number 4 was. Akaran is number 4. Congrats, Akaran. You are slot number 4. Or you were number 4 for the second slot of 3, I should say. Akaran. All right, you two have been added to the bracket. We got 1 left. We got 1 left. Hey, well, you entered. It would have been better if you didn't already have a C1 Yae Miko Akaran, but you entered. It doesn't mean you're gonna win. All right. So we got 1 slot left, guys. 1 slot left. I think with that 1 remaining slot, we changed the theme here.
That is simply not the way the world works.
We got 1 left. Let me restart it again. so we can see who's gonna get this one. All right, come on. Why is it taking so long? All right. We are back on 0. Random number between 1 and 27 of the numbers that were assigned. In 3, 2, 1. Lucky number 7 takes the last slot. Lucky number 7. What I say when I read through those, I was like, I hit it. I said lucky number 7, and sure enough, there it is. Let's see who number 7 was. Let's see. Bruh. Bruh. All right, bruh took the last slot. So, I must ask, because it begs the question, because 2 of the 3 slots that came available because somebody, sadly, did not know that this competition was on the NA servers only. Everybody here competing is on the NA servers, correct? All 3 of you who just won slots are on the NA server. If you're not, let me know now. Because I only said it about 500,000 times tonight and the last time, but somehow it still fell through the cracks. It is what it is. Mistakes happen. To err is human, so it's not that big a deal. All right. So the last 3 slots have been assigned. So with that said, it's going to be time to get started with the races. So, of those competitors that are already here, what I need from you is to send me a direct message on Discord. The first 2 competitors, we're going to go and take a look here at the leaderboard, and I will break down from there the order of the tournament. All right, so with the tournament here, you guys can see, so long as you can still hear me, and I think you can, that the tournament is 8 competitors. It's double elimination. And the way it will work is if you lose, you will drop into the L bracket down here in the bottom group. So, you can see the pairings up above. Warpaint will be against Leave It to Me. L will be against Tomato-san. Akaran against Bruh. And John against Umi, or for Umi. Those are the first matchups. If you lose your first round, you're not out. You go into the L bracket. At which point you will scrap through the ranks of the others who have sadly taken an L alongside you to work your way to the top once more to see if you can beat whoever the ultimate winner in the bracket was. Now, what is noted? When you reach the top for the L bracket and you're against this individual here, that individual has never lost before. So if you beat them once from the L bracket, you will then have to beat them again, which is why it shoots down here to the bottom, because you have essentially at that point overtaken their position on the winner's bracket and sent them to the L bracket on the bottom. So that's why there's this awkward offshoot on the bottom that doesn't touch anything. That's because if the loser, or if the one who kept winning from the first bracket, from the winner's bracket, continued to succeed, they go into the L bracket and you fight them one last time to see if you can beat them out. So, I need those DMs sent to me on Discord. Once I have those DMs sent, we're going to be setting up a direct call between the 2 competitors. So the first 2, I do believe, actually, let me go back to the scoreboard again because I went too fast. It's Warpaint and Unicorns versus Leave It to Me. I need the 2 of you to send me DMs so that I can get you invited to my world. And then from my world, I have a couple of questions to run through with you really quick before we get started. Because if at all possible, I'd like to be able to see if we can receive a stream from your screen as well, because that makes things a lot easier, and it will be a lot more entertaining for everybody if they can watch your vantage as opposed to mine watching you. All right, so let's see. I needed Leave It to Me and Warpaint and Unicorns. Leave It to Me and Warpaint and Unicorns.
Traveling to
All
other
right,
worlds
let's
is all that
see.
anyone
All right,
seems to be
Warpaint
writing
Unicorns is
about
unable to
these
set up a
days.
screen share, but that's okay. Not too big a deal. I can make it work
Goodness knows what they find
anyways.
so disappointing about their
With, you
own
know,
world.
just tying over my screen and also using Leave It to Me as well. Leave It to Me, are you able to screen share so that we can pick up an extra advantage on the race? It's not a big deal if you can't, but it does make it a little bit better. We're going to be getting started with this here in just a minute. We got anything? You can screen share. Okay, I'm going to send you a call, but I will be muting your microphone.
Personally,
And
I
then
think
we'll just take the
idea of
screen
things
share
staying
from
the same
there.
forever is quite beautiful.
All right, so it's already muted, so just go ahead and
Alas, that is simply
share
not
your
the way
screen
the
when you're
world
ready.
works.
And I will get that added into the background and set it up for the stream. Whenever you're ready. In the meantime, let me go ahead and get an invite from both of you, Warpaint and Leave It to Me, so that we can get the first run of the race underway. So go ahead and request into my teapot so that I can get you guys into the race and in position so that we can get things all set up here. All right, there's Warpaint. And we're just waiting for Leave It to Me. Once we have Leave It to Me, we'll be able to get going. All right, I do see your screen share now, so thank you for that. I will get that linked into the stream here momentarily so that we can pick that up here. Stand by on that. All right. Let me set this up. All right, so I don't know why mine's not coming up on one side, but that's kind of lame. Let me get rid of the one on the right. That should be that one. All right, that one's down. We got one on the left. I can just as easily put myself on the right if I need to. Not too big a deal there. Wasn't really what I had intended to do with it, but that's fine. Not too big a deal.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short
2 seconds
lines.
here. Once
Their stories
so
really
what I
make
need
for
you to
terribly
do,
dull reading.
it's 6084 220. Leave it to me. I need you to send a invite over to me so that I can get you into my world, into my teapot. And once we've got it there, we'll be in business. All right, Warpaint and Unicorn, since you're already here, I need you to go to the platform that is opposite of us here. You can see there's one over there. Go ahead and head over to that one and get yourself positioned for the starting point. All right. So let's see here. So I am 6084 220. I don't know that. Do I even have a friend slot
Personally, I
left
think the
available
idea
right
of
now?
things
Yes, I
staying
do.
the same
Okay, cool.
forever is quite
So I just
beautiful.
need you to go ahead and send over a
But
friend
alas,
invite
that
to
is
me.
simply not the way the world works.
Or you can show me, alternatively, you can just show me. Oh, I can actually see your CID. So actually, I can just add one to you. 60901737. All right. Accept. All right. Now that you've been accepted, I should be able to get you over to my teapot. So just request into my teapot by clicking on my name in the friends list and go to the request to visit Serena Teapot. And from there, we'll invite you on over. And then we will begin the first round of the race. At David Astoria, I'm going to have to hit you with my alt account because I can't log in on my phone. Also, I might not make it to the other half of the race. Interesting. Well, I mean, if I need to re-roll another number, if you're not able to do it, then it is what it is. All right, so our first two competitors are here. Leave it to me. Go ahead and teleport over to where Warpaint and Unicorns is. You can just teleport straight up there using the map. I put a teleporter up at the starting location. And I'm going to teleport over there really quick myself so I can show you guys where exactly to stand. So Warpaint, stand right here where I am standing right now. Stand right there. And just line yourself up nice and straight with the entrance of that platform. Just go ahead and line up nice and even side by side here. Like this. Just right before you get on the platform. Just side by side right here. Even up. I'm going to teleport over to the starting platform. Okay, so the next thing is, yeah, if you guys want to, you have to agree between the two of you what characters you want to use. There are no skills to be used, but I suggest highly that you both use characters of the same height, because if you don't use characters of the same height, then you're just going to have an advantage given to the one who has more height. So we're going to have the battle of the Zhonglis, I guess, in this first one. Very, very interesting. We're going to have an interesting vantage from the additional racer here. I am going to also change over this panel here just to make this a little bit better. Oh, no, that messed that up. Can we not be doing that now, please? Oh, cool. And why don't we actually send it back now? That's really annoying. Hey, there's a really weirdly stretched out window in the middle of my screen, because that's exactly what I wanted to do with it. Okay, that's pretty good right around there, I think. Nope, it still looks horrible. Stop being so stretched out. Okay, that looks much more normal. All right. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put this over here on this side for now, since this is what we're looking at anyways. All right. This will allow me to give a better vantage of everything as well, so that we better utilize all of the screen space available.
But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Boom. All right. Are my two racers ready? So I remind you both that you will be looking for the starting icon at the top of the screen to start going. You will not be looking for the on-screen indicator. You're not the one that I'm putting in the stream. You're looking for the on-screen timer that will start in-game. So you're not dependent on the stream. Everybody else is. But if you're both ready, here we go. Well, that didn't go the way it was supposed to. All right, you can go. All right, so they're heading up that first path. Up to the house climb. One's taking the house direct, and the other's going around the side for the windmill. Pretty evenly matched so far. Oh. It looks like we might have had a... Oh, no. Maybe just a little bit of lag there. Hard to tell. They're both going. Heading towards the downward spiral. A little bit hard to tell who's got the lead here. It looks like Leave It To Me might have the lead by a few steps. Oh, almost a fall there. Oh, somebody's going back up. Oh, did you skip a platform? You might have skipped a platform. We've got a little bit of a lead building up here. Keep on going. Don't stop. Let's see where the other is. Couple of seconds behind. War Paint and Unicorns. Keep going. You can do it. Keep going. It's all about that stamina. Keep it going. Never give up. All right. Looks like we've got one pass through the zigzags. Leave It To Me is into the second portion of the zigzags. About to enter into the corkscrew. War Paint and Unicorns trailing probably about 5 seconds behind. All about that stamina management. There's still plenty of time for you to catch back up. A little bit of time for technique to overcome the trials of lost stamina and bad footing. Let's see when the first competitor comes out of the corkscrew. Looks like... Oh, he already did. He's actually already out on the bridge. War Paint and Unicorns entering this actually cutting the gap a little bit. Entering the first bridge just as the bridge was being exited by Leave It To Me. Don't climb up the wall. Stay on the bridge. Go down. You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Leave It To Me. You've left the track. Turn back. You're losing your lead. You're in the wrong spot of the track, bud. Well, that's probably not. That's gonna cost him. That rock mountain's supposed to indicate you to point this direction. War Paint and Unicorns is following the right direction of the track. That's gonna cost him. All right, let's see how it continues. War Paint and Unicorns onto the last bridge. Now starting to climb the mountains. Let's see if Leave It To Me can cut the gap and get back in the race. This is one of the trickier areas of the track. This section, I have seen time and time again some of the testers of the track fall off and have to run back up. It does happen. You need to be pretty flawless if you wanna push through this without any kind of mistakes or errors. You don't want to have any kind of a bad fall. You got to be flawless here. I dare say it does look like Leave It To Me has started to cut the gap a little bit, though. The path remains largely intuitive. War Paint and Unicorns on the first roof. All right. There's something happening over here. We seem to have lost one. Did War Paint... Did somebody fall off? Did both fall off? Did both fall? Oh my god, both fell. Oh my god, we have an even race all of a sudden. They both fell. You both need to go back to the beginning of the rock climb and start at the beginning of the mountains. You both fell. Run back to the start of the rocks. Start back all the way over here. And climb all the way back up. Just exit the base of the house and keep climbing keep climbing it. You both fell off of the house. I can't believe both fell. I don't think that's ever happened. That's a new one. Oh, they climbed the house. Hey, that's fine too. You found a way back up. Like you did use that section of the track so that's fine too. I'm kind of surprised you managed to find a way back up. Keep going. Don't stop. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, keep going. Trying to see if I can get eyes. He's on the next section already. This is going to be a tricky one to overcome now. But with how far ahead he's gotten, I'm going to keep eyes here on Warpaint and Unicorns while his screen share will cover his location just fine. Oh, he seems to be getting stuck. He's having some trouble with the blades. I've had that problem with the blades a few times. You got to keep trying to wiggle yourself out of there. Climb back down, climb back up. Make sure to use X, drop off the wall. Sometimes it pins you into the wall. There you go. Keep on going, Warpaint. He got stuck in those blades. You never know. It could happen again. Keep going. Keep going. He is through the blades. He has passed through the mills of disorientation. No. Well, you've left the track again. You're supposed to just follow the path that glides out onto the next island. I would, yeah, there you go. Use that little bridge right there. You can use the bridge or you can glide all the way across. Use the cat wreath on the other side. There's a cat crest on the other side. That's your indicator for the last leg of the track. To your right. To your right. Oh, he's mostly kind of back there again, but he seems to have left the course a little bit. He touched the platforms though. All right. Well, he's back on the course now. All right. Let's see where Warpaint and Unicorns is. I've lost track of her. She's still behind me on the map. There she is. Keep pressing, keep digging. And he is about to enter the maze. So we are going into main mode so that the maze is not given away while the competitor enters the maze. Because we do not reveal the maze until the maze is experienced by all. Clock's still ticking at 8:45. I suspect further competitors after the first set will probably have less errors on track maintenance, but that's okay. Up the ladder. Can't tell if he's pushed through the maze or not yet. Does look like he has. Let's go back to the first end. All right, so we have our first finish. All right. Well, the winner of the first round goes to Leave It to Me. And Warpaint and Unicorns will drop onto the L bracket. So here in a little bit, Warpaint and Unicorns, you will have a chance to redeem yourself with another pass. All right, so give me just a moment here while I get set up with the next part of the race, while I also add to it the indicators for who won this round. But congrats to Leave It to Me for taking the first round. Good job. All right. just a couple of small changes here so that I can get this outlined.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is
So,
quite beautiful.
Rev, if I can get you to invite into my world as well,
works.
that would be massively helpful for the next round. Since you do happen to be here. Excellent. You and I will both be assigned one competitor to try to stay with. So in the next round, you'll follow one, I'll follow the other. That will help us kind of keep track of things a little bit here as well. All right, so those of you who missed it, or if any of you did, the first round went to Leave It to Me over victory over Warpaint and Unicorns. But Warpaint and Unicorns falls into the L bracket, so she will still have an opportunity to redeem herself here in a little bit.
Most humans
All
could have
right.
the entirety of their fleeting lives.
So let's take a
chronicled
look
in
at
but
the
a few
leaderboard
short
here.
lines. Their stories really make
just
for
a second.
terribly dull reading.
And then we can go ahead and have Warpaint and Unicorns, as well as Leave It to Me, go ahead and exit the track so that I can go ahead and get the next two competitors into my world. Thank you much in advance. And let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard changes. All right, after the first round, we have Warpaint falls into the L bracket, and Leave It to Me takes the charge as the leader on the first. You'll have to ignore that sound you just heard. All right, so
Traveling to other worlds is all
in
that
reviewing
anyone seems to be
the
writing about these
next
days.
branch of the track here, or of the
Goodness
race,
knows what they find so
the next two
disappointing about
competitors
their
will be
own
Elle and Tomato-san. So let's go ahead and get Elle and Tomato-san into the world for the next competition. That said, hopefully Elle and Tomato-san were watching the track carefully so that they know a little bit better where to stay on the track. I feel that the track is largely pretty intuitive. However, it's easy enough to get lost if you're, if you're a little unsure of the placement. So that's why you got me here. But let's go ahead and get Elle and Tomato-san in here. Also, Elle and Tomato-san, do either of you have the ability to screen share in the same way that Leave It to Me did in the previous round? Because that allowed me to, go ahead and share his vantage with everybody so that you'd get a little bit better view of the race. You were looking for the track around the buildings. All right. So, I need do we have Elle and Tomato-san here? I have yet to get any invitations or friend requests that I can tell. Let me go back and double check. So long as I have those, then I can get them in. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I don't see either of them on my friend list requests. Let's see here. I need my friend code is 6084 220. Yeah, if you can't screen share, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about that too much. If you can, great. That's awesome. It helps me out a lot. 6084 220 is my UID. We're just waiting to get the next one set up here so that we can press on with the race. Hydrochloride, it is going well. We just finished the first round.
The idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
In fact, I need to go ahead and probably clear my friend's request so that I can actually... Oh, there's L. Okay, I know I got that one. So I'm going to go ahead and clear my friend request so that I have the opportunity to make sure I know who everybody is as they come in. All right, so we got L. L, go ahead and request your way into the teapot. Now that you've sent me a friend request, that will be the order that you guys will have to do. Can one of my mods bomb the spammers in the chat, please? Also, that would be super awesome. And then we also need Tomato-san. Are you here, Tomato-san? All right, we got the first of the two competitors coming over to the teapot. Go ahead and come up to the starting point. Rev, if I can just have you go ahead and go up to the end of the mountain, or not the mountain, the house climb. Just go on up there. I think that'll be a good place for you to start your chase. What do you mean, no?
Emerge.
Get up there.
Right now.
Yeah, what Miko said, right now. Get up there. All right. Do we not have spicy tomato? Did we lose a spicy tomato? I am very confused as to what's going on with said spicy tomato. Genshin Impact is on in front of me, but I'm not playing. I'm watching instead. Never thought I'd be doing that. Hey, nice. I like it. TH members chat. All right, let me take a look over there really quick. See what's going on with Tomato. Okay, wait. It's me. I'm basically on. All right, Tangy Tomato, I need you to just join my teapot. So send me a friend request. Okay, looks like I do have the notification now. So let's see. No, I don't have any friend requests. Yep, you'll have to send Spicy Tomato, you'll have to send me a friend request, and then from there I can invite you to my teapot. Stand by just a moment while we get all this preliminary stuff all set up, everyone. All right, so we got the friend request. All right.
Personally, I think the idea.
All right, now that you've been accepted on the friends list, go ahead and just request in to join my teapot, and then come up to where Elle and I are currently standing. Hey Rev, if you're able to screen share, can you go ahead and just send me a call on Discord, and then you and I can split share while we chase these two? That'll give us better angles on the race. All right, and then just let me know when you got the share going. All right, so Tangy Tomato, you just need to go to the friends list, click on the icon of the the character picture on the friends list, and then go to request to join teapot. Sacred Star 22 just joined the Discord server. Nice. Welcome. Yeah, Rev, it's working. We're good. I'll get it put up there in just a minute. Okay, so... Wait, what happened? Is there a problem? Looks like there might be a problem with our with our competitor, sadly. I am looking into what this issue is. Stand by. Okay, yeah, that might be a problem. Looks like Tomato-sama's account is AR10. I don't think you can even go to a teapot at AR10. That does appear to be an issue. All right, so sadly, Tangy Tomato, I don't think we're going to be able to have you do the race, which means I'm going to have to reopen that slot, but we're going to do the same thing we did with the previous one. So all of you who were in the previous drawing for the slots, what we're going to have to do is get you to, hopefully you all remember your numbers. I'm just going to pull another random number from the same pool, and the slot will go to that individual. All right, so, and that will be the individual that will run in this race. So, we're on 0.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines.
17. Whoever's number was 17. If you're still here, you're now the new competitor for this slot. Who's 17? Let's go to Twitter and see who number 17 was. Let's see. See if I can find it quick. Sleepy Z. Your in-game name is Sleepy? All right. So, Sleepy, I need you to send me a friend request in game. And I'm going to go ahead and open up a spot really quick here. And then from there, I will get you added to the tournament bracket. And your race will begin. We are we're having some interesting adventures, sadly, with with some of this. Oh boy, some things that I had not anticipated, sadly. All right, hang on. All right. So I just need that friend request from Sleepy. My friend code is 6084-220. 6084-220. Send me a friend request. If you're still here, that slot is yours. If not, then we're going to do a totally different method of this, because we may have lost some of the people who entered after thinking that the slots had closed. All right, it doesn't look like, I don't know that Sleepy is actually here. Sleepy, if you are in the chat, can you confirm to me in the chat what your Twitter name is? Tell me what your Twitter name is. Your @Twitter name in chat, so that I can tell that it's you.
I think the idea
and then also I can see what your in-game name is already as well. That way I know that it's you, and we can actually get you in here if you are still here. I just need you to verify that you are here. All right, so it's not looking like Sleepy is here. And if Sleepy is indeed not here, then that spot too may be forfeit. Because I am not getting any friend requests in game. I'm not getting any indication in the chat that they are still here. All right, guys, I'm gonna make this real easy. Let's see how many people we actually have here on the stream. Let me see what the numbers are reflecting. We got about 75 people here. I am going to... Oh, I hit the wrong button. All right, so here we go. What I'm going to do. I am going to write down on this notepad in front of me a number between 1 and 100. You get one entry in the chat. The person who gets the closest to that number will win the next slot. So that way I know it goes to somebody who was here. So I am writing down the number right now. You can't go over, by the way. Well, you can go over. Just closest to it. I don't care if you're over or past. All right. I wrote down a number. If you want to enter, put down a number in chat between 1 and 100. The closest person to that number is getting the last slot from the one that we just lost. You do have to be on the NA servers in order to compete because my track is built on the NA servers and I cannot have you come in here otherwise. Number between 1 and 100. Closest will win the slot. I'm just running the chat here to see if anybody in the chat actually ends up giving the actual number itself. But we will see. If they don't, it is what it is. Hey, if you already have a slot, then, you know, you don't need to be putting numbers in there. That doesn't do you any good. Aether. So we had another dropout. So number between 1 and 100, you get one entry. Type it in the chat. Whoever gets the closest will get the slot. I'm going to close that opening in 30 seconds. And then I will just show you guys the number that I wrote on this piece of paper. Yeah, Tangy Tomato. Yeah, that's not a problem. I wouldn't feel, you know, don't worry about it or anything. It just, you know, these things happen. All right. So the number, so long as you only entered one, and I'm going to go back through and make sure, was 81. 81. That was the number. So I'm looking like right here, one of the most recent numbers, as long as Josiah didn't type in anything else, was already really close. So it might be Josiah. But if he typed in anything else, or unless somebody actually typed in 81, we'll see. Let's see. I don't see any numbers from Josiah yet, but I'm searching. Searching the chat here. All right, hang on. Right now, looks like it's gonna be Josiah. Not seeing anybody closer without having gone over. Well, that didn't matter either, but it does look like it's Josiah because nobody else was even close.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful.
Let me check the other one over here.
But alas,
no,
that's simply not the way the world works.
Looks like it's Josiah. Yep, all right. It goes to Josiah. All right, Josiah. I assume you know the deal. 6080-4220 is my friend code. Send me a friend request. And then from there, I will get you invited to the teapot so that we can get this race going. I just need to know also what your in-game name is so that I can add you to the bracket. And Josiah was the closest at 77. Akaran. Yeah, I mean, if I have to change you out, then I'll, you know, like it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. All right, I think I just got the friend request. I heard the sound. No, I guess not. I heard a sound. It must have just been a Yae Miko sound. All right, so 6,084, 220. I'll type it in the chat as well so that you guys can see it. Josiah, I just need you to send me the friend request in game so that we can keep this going.
A few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Oh, I mistyped my damn number. Let me just Rev typed it incorrectly right before me anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Well, whatever. All right. Let's see if we got that friend request yet, shall we? Get rid of all these damn red dots all over my screen. Get out of here, red dots. Doesn't really look like it, no. No. Where is Josiah? Josiah, are you still here? I am terribly close to just bumping onto the next group of competitors for now. But we're having a lot of problems actually getting the competitors to actually be here, apparently. Which is not something that I anticipated, considering that the reward is a free character. All right. We'll go back to the leaderboard for now. Right, White Wolf third. I guess nobody wants Yae Miko, man. Like, that's how I'm feeling right now. All right, well, we're getting nothing from Josiah, even though Josiah was the closest number, and he was also right at the end. So we're gonna bump down the line here a little bit, since Tomato-san can't take his. Elle, I've already got you on the list, but if I can go ahead and have you leave for now. I am going to...
anyone seems to be writing about these days.
Let's see. So we have another slot that like Akaran doesn't think that they're going to be able to stay for the whole stream. So that's that can also pose a new issue. I am considering not running the whole thing in one night. I may actually finish the tournament tomorrow, as this is taking a good deal longer to organize than anticipated. All right, Akaran, do you have time to do your match now if we are going to continue the other half tomorrow? Seeing as how we can't seem to actually track down the people who are winning the slots, we're having some trouble with getting this to work. Akaran, if you're available right now, you and Bruh are going to be the ones to run right now. I just got a friend request from Bruh, so both Akaran and Bruh, I need friend requests, and I need you guys over in my teapot ASAP so we can get this going. All right, we got both competitors in the teapot, so that was much quicker than the previous rounds. Or at least both have requested into the world.
Personally, I think
so that helps, like, you know, a lot.
Beautiful. But alas,
is there a problem with Akaran's invite? I keep accepting it and then it's not doing anything. Cool, more people for me to ban. If any of my mods are able to handle that for me, please. It says it's full. Why would it be? It shouldn't be full. Rev. Oh, Elle is still in here. Elle, I need you to go ahead and exit for now because your round is not going to be able to happen right now. All right. I went ahead and just pushed Elle for now. since I can't actually get L's competitor to, you know, be here right now, which is kind of ridiculous. So we'll figure that out a little later. All right. Now we have both of our competitors here. Bruh and Acheron. Are either of you capable of screen sharing also? Because that will also help out a lot with this. Once you're in the teapot, please teleport up to my location. No, it's okay, bro. Don't worry about it. We can work with that anyways. Not that big a deal. All right. Well, get Acheron, go ahead and come on up here too. So the next round is going to be... All right. All right, Rev, you're going to stay with Acheron. All right, I'll stay with Bro then. We just need everybody up here. There's a lot of Mikos. I assume the two of you are going to race on Miko then. It's a lot of Mikos. All right, step down off the platform. All right, step down off the platform. All right. You'll both start when I actually get the timer going. All right, so when the in-game timer begins, that's when the race will start. Rev and I will also be giving chase to both competitors. So let me just quickly set up the stream windows here really quick so that we can get that going. Which looks like we're close already. Looks like Revs is just a little out of placement here. So I just gotta figure out what the hell's going on with that one. And we'll be okay. All right, Rev, if you can actually unstick yourself from whatever you're stuck to so that I can actually see your character for a moment so that I can tell if I'm centered up. Because you're... Okay, cool. All right, cool. We're good. All right, so... Here is the beginning of the second round. Are the two racers ready? All right, we're just waiting to find out that they're ready. All right, here we go. All right, and they're off. All right, we've got two Mikos neck and neck. It's a little bit hard to tell who's who at the beginning portion of the race here so far. Rev's got a good angle on him right now, so I'm gonna get myself a better vantage here before I jump down to give chase as well. They're both taking the same route to climb up the house before they transfer over onto the mountain where Rev currently is. Rev's going to give chase to one of the targets as well. He's going to be chasing, I think, Acheron. I will be chasing Bruh. All right. The first target's through the house. Let's see who it is. Who do we got? Acheron is in the lead at the moment. Acheron is in the lead at the moment as they head down the bottom of the downward spiral. Already moving on to the Zigzag Maze. Up. There you go. There you go. I thought he was going to skip that platform for a second, but he made it. He made it. All right. Into the Zigzag Maze. Only a couple seconds behind with the second. A lot of stamina management in this portion as you kind of start getting into the marathon aspect of this race. Bruh's still trailing, but it does look like Bruh's cutting the gap a little bit. Well, Acheron has stopped moving. Don't know what's going on there. I don't know if there's a lag issue here. That might be a problem. Acheron was leading, but then he stopped. He does appear to be moving once again. All right, Bruh is moving on to the bridges. He is now at the first of the two bridges. Oh, did somebody's controller batteries die? That's no good. Oh, no. That is no good. Bruh, you're off the track. You're off the track. You're going the wrong way. You follow this to the right. This direction. This way. Come on. Come on. You're off the track. This way, bruh. This way. Come on. Over here. You're off the track. Oh boy. Very curious if we have a lot of people. Yeah, bruh, keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. That's why there's an L bracket. They're not eliminated for losing once. Keep going. All right, looks like Acheron is in the back right now. Kind of closing in. Keep on going. Down the final bridge. Entering the mountain climb. All right. Is that the second set of mountains? Or the second set of rocks for the climb? He has reached the top. All right, as they continue across the platforms here, a lot of obstacles to dodge. Gotta jump off a couple of roofs. There's a lot of stamina issues that can arise here. It's very easy to crater yourself back to the bottom if you stam deplete yourself and miss a platform. Straight across to the roof. Oh, that could be the big break that Acheron needed. Bruh has to start back from the climb or get back up on the roof, whichever way works fastest for them. In my experience, I think over here would probably be the better way to climb back up if you were going to do that. Even this is kind of iffy. Honestly, usually just climbing back up the rocks works the best, but it does look like Acheron has reclaimed the lead after the fall. Oh, he got back up. He's back in the race. We got this Miko v Miko with a Miko on the line. And I keep hearing Amber chanting, but you can't keep up with me. They're moving into the first of the windmills towards the pathway, bruh. To the right. Where are you going? Oh, you must be running out of stamina. There you go. They're at the top of the mills of disorientation. All right, heading through the mills. Keep going through the path. Don't climb through it. All right. Keep on going. We've got Acheron has entered the mountain climb, or rather the floating mountain climb, I should say. He is getting ever closer to the maze. Bruh is getting somewhat hung up on the blades here, it looks like. I don't know where you're supposed to go through the house right here. Through the house. Right here. I'm gonna swap the camera off here shortly for the maze. Oh, somebody's stam depleted. All right, swapping off the camera as they enter the maze portion of the race. Looking good for Acheron. Rev, don't go in the maze. Okay, you're fine. You can go in the maze. I don't care. All right, he has exited the top of the maze. All right, I can go back to the split camera. I think Rev is just a half a step behind Acheron. Or are you ahead of him? No, you were just ahead of him. Okay. And Acheron takes the win on the first round. All right. So that'll advance Acheron into the next round. Right now, the goal is going to be to finish all of the first rounds, with the second rounds being completed tomorrow. But so far, we've gotten 2 of the 4 first sets of rounds. So Acheron won the first, and Bruh descends to the L bracket. I'm gonna update the bracket here and move that in just a moment. All right, here we go with that. And Acheron took the win on that side. All right, so I think it should also very much be explained that if there is an incident with the other racer, don't stop. Just keep going. Don't worry about the other racer. That is not for you to worry about. If the other racer stops, you keep going. All right, let's see. Just updating this bracket really quick so I can get it back on screen. Congrats to Acheron for the first round win. Staying alive in the win column.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days.
All right. And I have one last change to make on this bracket in order to bring it up to date. We'll have a look at it, and then we'll get to the next matchup handled after that. The next matchup, we're going to go ahead and jump to John and Umi. So I'm going to need those friend invites here in just a minute. So if you guys are already on my friend list, then we're good on that end. All right, so we should have the leaderboard updated now.
Have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled.
Let's have a look.
Short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
All right, so we've got the first 2 rounds down. Leave It to Me and Acheron advance in the winners bracket side with Warpaint and Unicorns and Bruh descending to the L bracket. All right, so I need to get these other friend invites in here. I need the competitors, John and Umi, to go ahead and head over. I think I have Umi on my friends list already. I do. So, John, I just need you to go ahead and send me a friend invite, 6084-220, so that I can get you on the teapot race. So come on over. Oh, a colorless guard. Yeah, it's good to hear that Ningguang got her shoulder blades back. That was a weird bug. Oh my god, we got a lot of weird voice lines playing out right now. All right. So we've got this next round to play out here. But we need that friend invite to come in from John. Ooh, all right, let me see if they are still here in my DMs so that I can contact them directly. Just double checking with them through DMs here really quick. Rev.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. Oh, but alas, that is.
If you've already played your first round tonight, you are good to go because there will be no additional rounds after the first set tonight. So if you've moved on into the L bracket or a win bracket of one of the other layers, you are done for this evening. All right, and I got the friend request. Okay, we're in business. All right, now I just need John to request into my teapot directly. War painting unicorns. How's the heart rate doing for you? All right, and there's the request into the teapot.
Every journey has its final day. Don't run.
Bruh, gotta redeem yourself tomorrow. Yep. The stream will start earlier tomorrow, by the way. I'll make sure to get DMs sent out to everybody who's going to be competing tomorrow. Ideally, but with it starting a bit earlier tomorrow, we'll be able to completely finish the bracket all the way to the end. All right, so now the two of you will need to agree on a character to run it with. My recommendation would be to run it just with the same character so that you're on even playing ground, no skills to be used or anything like that. Bennett is a good choice. Some of the jumps might be a touch challenging at times, but you're both the same, so that works for me. Bruh, probably either 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern time is the likely time for it to go live. Tomorrow it will be earlier than usual.
Let's go find some treasure.
All right. Are the two racers ready for this round?
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Benny's Adventure Chamber, assemble!
All right, Umi's definitely ready. John, are you ready?
Or not.
Just waiting for confirmation that the other racer is ready to go. And we can start this race. All right, he's ready to go. So here we go.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
All right, the race has begun. And they are off. You know, the weird thing about having two characters of the same type, again, is it's hard to keep track of where they are, who they are. All right. It's the battle of the Bennetts. Let's see if I can get a better vantage here on our two racers as they start their glide from the other side. Rev, you should chase John. I'll chase Umi. Oh, I think I may have spotted a platform skip there. Except for John just completely fell off, it looks like. I can't tell what happened. Did John just crater? Maybe it was a lag issue. I think for Umi, there's going to be a time penalty for missing a platform. But if he has enough lead, it won't matter. Keep going. I lost him. Where is he? There he is. All right. So far, we have Umi with a relatively commanding lead. I am not able to put eyes on where John is in terms of the trailing at the moment. I don't know where he ended up. Umi starting the corkscrew. I'm not sure where John ended up. Even Rev isn't able to find him. Did he die? Did he crater and die? You're in the bottom. You're in the middle of the bottom of the map. Did you? Hey, our cats are apparently destroying our home. All right. So he died. Interesting. All right. So let's send him over. Where is he? Okay, he's on the other side of the. Well, that's a weird place for him to be. All right. We're gonna keep going, Umi. We're gonna give you a 20-second lead on him, and he'll continue from that point. Once you pass him, he'll have 20 seconds on timer to resume behind you. Since he got teleported ahead of you, we're gonna give you a 20-second lead for that, and that will negate off your 5-second loss. All right, John, stop. Timer has started. Just hold here. Or you're going the wrong way, John. Come here. Just come to me. Just come to me, John. All right, you can go. All right, well, I don't know if we have had a communication error here. I'm not, Rev, see if you can catch up to the other one. We don't know where he is. John, come to me. Where's he going? Now he's going to you. I am really confused. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god. All right, so this race has become a complete mess. All right, I'm calling this. This race is over. We're gonna start this one over, guys. I'm stopping. I'm gonna terminate this one because it has gone completely sideways. All right, I stopped the timer. Everybody teleport back to the starting location. We're starting this race over. That one got really bad. Like we couldn't get John back in the race. All right, so Umi, do you have to go? Are you not able to, you don't have the time to, make one more attempt at this? If not, then we'll have to pick up your race tomorrow. All right. All right, then the two of you can go ahead and exit the teapot, and we'll see what we can do about the last 2 slots for tonight. We'll pick up your race tomorrow. That one got interesting. Go ahead and exit as well, John. Thanks for coming. I'll make out 2 more friendship slots here so that I can get more people into the teapot. Elle, if you can go ahead and come back to the teapot, because I know that you're one of the competitors that we do need.
Personally,
so if you want to go ahead and request your way back in.
Is quite beautiful.
We have another slot to give away, however.
Simply not the way the world works.
So, we're going to go back to the Twitter entry. We're going to go back to the Twitter entry for this one. So, if you are here and you entered through Twitter in the chat, please tell me, please tell me if you're here and you entered the competition through Twitter in the chat and what your number was. Oh my god. I had not imagined so much complication. I think I will do a bracket half this size next time. I was thinking like, 8's not that bad. It's not going to be too big of a problem. All right. How many other people that responded to the Twitter post? We've got 2 so far. We got a 20 and a 26. We got a 20 and a 26 so far. Tangy Tomato, I don't even necessarily have the option to do a voice chat with a lot of them because they're on their phones.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few
Lisa
short
Pizza
lines.
is here at number
Their
15.
stories really make for terribly dull reading.
If you entered on Twitter, please let me know in the chat by typing your number in the chat. Looks like from Twitter we have exactly 3 of the entrants still here.
Traveling to other worlds is all that.
Yeah, it looks like exactly 3 of them are left. Okay, 4. We have a 12 now.
Disappointing about their own world.
All right, so we have 4 of those entrants left. All right, so we have, let's see. All right, I'm just gonna go through the 4 of you that are still here. Nova Cujo, also, Nova Cujo, are you?
Most humans could have the entire.
Are you on the NA servers and have access to a teapot?
Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Stabilize.
We are having issues tonight. Okay, you're on the Asian servers. Okay, then we cannot have you come to the competition. All right, so we have 4 people whose numbers were 20, 26, 15, and 12. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna draw number 1 through 4 this
Traveling to other
time.
worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go
Goodness
through
knows
and
what
give
they
the
find
4
so
of you a new
disappointing
number.
about their own world.
And those 4 of you who have continued with this are going to be reassessed to join again. So whoever had number 20, you are now 1. Whoever had 26, you are now 2. Whoever had 15, you are now 3. And whoever had 12, you are now 14, or you are now 4. And I am going to roll a random number generator number. And we're going to try this again. All right, so I am closing the generator just to get it back on 0 again. All right, so we got a 0 here. And it'll roll in 3, 2, wait, hang on. I forgot to change this to 4. I gotta change the number to 1 out of 4. I left it on 27. All right, 3, 2, 1. Number 1. So whichever one of you, whoever was number 20, who became number 1, you now get the slot. Who was that? Who? Timmy Tran. All right, Timmy Tran. I need you to send me a friend invite in game. 6084 220. 6084 220. Send me a friend request in game. I'm gonna make space in my friend list right now so that you have room to join. And we'll get you in. All right. You got room. So, Timmy Tran, go ahead and send me that friend invite. And then I will get you in the teapot for the competition. Yeah, I think, Aether, this categorizes under the word mess tonight. Complete, total mess. All right, so once I get that friend invite, we're gonna go ahead and look back at the leaderboard here really quick while we get some of these final details set up here. Just waiting on that friend invite from Timmy Tran, 6084 220. I think tomorrow things will be a lot smoother as we continue, but this will be the last round played through tonight. Dryzy123, I am AR 59. I hit 59 a couple days ago, actually. It's a product of playing the game from day 1. And also, like, very rarely ever missing my resin. Alright, just waiting on that friend request. Let's see. Still no sign of a friend request from Timmy Tran. Not working. Weird. What is it telling you? Internal screaming. Yeah, if you constantly miss resin, that'll definitely set you back a little bit. All right, looks like it finally came through. Timmy Tran, I'm assuming this is you, Loy. If you can confirm to me that Loy is your in-game name. L-O-I. You can just confirm in the chat that you're in here in the stream, in the YouTube chat. Just let me know that that is you, that I just got the friend request from. Okay, cool. Go ahead and request into the teapot.
I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful.
So the next round will be L versus Loy.
The way the world works.
If you'd like to.
Next round is L versus Loy. Now you can see that reflecting on the bracket as well here on screen. That has updated live. All right, so we're just waiting on that second competitor to enter the teapot. All you need to do to enter the teapot now that you're on my friends list is just go to your friends list, find me, click on the picture icon that I have, which is Kuching at the moment, which I'm gonna actually change, but it's Kuching at the moment, and then just click request to join teapot. Bread Ninja, if you started late in 1.2 and missed Festering Desire, yeah, that'll definitely set you back a little bit. Although these days the Cinnabar Spindle's a better weapon anyways.
Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
All right, we got the request.
But where are those?
Loy is on the way.
Memory?
So we just need both competitors at the starting location once you're here. Make sure that you're, you know what? I can take care of this. Hang on. I can take care of this little problem. We're gonna, we learned a lesson from the last round, didn't we? Oh, God, what the hell? Not Ayaka. Hang on, but yeah, we learned a lesson from the last round. The competitors should be at friggin' full health. We learned things. All right. That way, if you fall off a cliff, you might not die. You might not die. So, as a reminder, you're not allowed to jump over or skip platforms throughout the race. Doing so will result in a time penalty for each platform skipped. So do not do that. Both of you should line up right here up against the edge of this platform for the starting position.
Osmanthus what?
Go ahead and line up. I'm going to go ahead and get in the starting position over here. All right, looks like they're both in the starting position. Are you both ready? All right. Are our two racers both ready to go? You can just confirm in the chat in game if you wish. Are you both ready? Hey, we got another spammer in the YouTube chat. If we can bomb them, please. All right, looks like they're both ready. So, here we go. All right, and they're off. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this. All right, there we go. All right, we got another race of the Zhonglis. I feel like this is the second time we've had a combination of Zhongli races today. And they've chosen, just like the first group, to split the house climb. One up the side of the house directly, and the other straight up the umbrella. Oh, no! Looks like the one who climbed the house paid for it with their stamina and fell off. Giving a commanding lead to the one who's gotten out in front, as the other is dead. I think they died. I think they died. Oh my god. Oh, no. All right. Whichever one of you died, come to me. Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, my God. Where did you get teleported? They got teleported all the way over to the other island. Oh, boy. I don't understand why it does that. All right. Stay where you are. I'm going to come to you. Stay where you are. The one racer who did not die will continue to race the course. I'm going to get to you, and we're going to call a time penalty of 20 seconds to send you back behind the other competitor as he reaches you. Stay where you are. I will get to you. So one of the things about this race is it's definitely a big game of stamina management. If you overtax your stamina and fall off of something, you can very easily suicide yourself. And it can cost you. It can cost you the whole race. Are you not able to move at all? If you can't move, then all right. It happened at the beginning. We're gonna abandon it and start over. Sorry to both competitors. We're gonna start this race over. We had a little bit of an issue right at the beginning. Go back to the starting position. We're only gonna go with one restart per game or per user. So if the same user were to crater and fall off and render themselves unable to move again, then they are disqualified from the round, and the win will automatically default to the other. So the two of you go ahead and line up. We'll get set up for the second go of this again, as we attempt to get the race rolling here. All right, they both look like they're in place. Remember, watch that stamina. Don't dump it out. Let's double check that they're ready. All right, we got one. The timer will show up, I believe, near the top center of the screen.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days. Goodness knows.
Pretty much right at the top center of the screen.
Own world.
All right. Are we both ready? All right, we got ready from both. Okay. All right. Let's try this again. All right, and they're off. All right, we got side-by-side Zhongli's running across the flying platforms of the first area. And they have chosen the same direction this time. Maybe the one that climbed and fell off has abandoned that route this time around, in hopes of having better luck going up the umbrella climb. Seems a reasonable decision. All right, Rev, you keep chasing whoever. I can't see their names right now. You keep chasing whoever you're chasing in the front there. All right, you're chasing L. I'm chasing Loy. They are back to back right now, though. We got a close race so far. The closest I think we've had so far. This is good. Let's keep this going. All right, they're going into the Zigzag Maze. So far, they're both sticking pretty close to each other. A much better exercise of stamina management this go around. Much better management this time around. We've got L in the front, Loy trailing by maybe a second behind. This is a much closer race. This is good stuff. All right, they're heading into the corkscrew now. The corkscrew, you run over the top, you drop down a couple of platforms and run all the way back underneath. L still leading by about a solid second here. Let's see if this this close race will keep. Since Rev's so close, I'm gonna let him keep that vantage. And I'm gonna head across. We'll see who crosses over here on the bridge side first, since Rev is so close to them. We're opening up a little bit of a gap here, it looks like. L is pulling out into the front, exiting the bridge just as Loy is entering it. Nice dodging of the obstacles here at the beginning of the mountain climb. We had a little bit of a reversal. Loy is now in front. L had a stumble. Oh no. This just goes to show you gotta pretty much remain flawless as you go across this section of the track. Like I said on the last two, if you have one little slip up, you can have an easy reversal to the other competitor. Even with that massive lead now lost. Still anybody's game though. They're both very close. Loy managing to lead. L trailing by maybe a half a second. Oh, I think L might have ran out of stamina. Where's Loy? I've lost track of Loy. Loy, if you fell, cross the bridge and just rejoin. You hit all the platforms. Just cross the bridge and keep going. If you've touched all the platforms, just cross the bridge and keep going. Come on across. I've lost Loy. Oh, he managed to get back up onto those platforms pretty quick. There he is. I see him. All right. Not as close anymore, but there's still lots of opportunities to catch up in this area up ahead. This area has lots of ways for individuals to get stuck, and the next area has lots of ways to accidentally create a competitor, resulting in a reversal as well. Well, I got swept up by the blade there. Oh, Loy's moving right along. He's kind of losing me right now, even. Oh man, he's getting way ahead of me. All right. We have an entrant moving into the maze, so we're moving off of the camera now. I'm going to leave it open where it is. Rev, just don't chase him in the maze, and I don't have to swap it. Go around the outside of the maze and watch for him to climb the tower. Just make sure to not take the tower into the, or the maze into the camera is all. Yeah, if you can go ahead and head to the end, that will help a lot. All right. And that concludes this round. that round went to L. Is the winner of that round. So we have completed all of today's competitions with the exception of one category. That would be the competition between John and Umi due to some inability to be able to stay for the evening. But congrats to all who have competed so far. We have no eliminations completely yet. Tomorrow night, we will be resuming the race with at pretty much everybody that has competed thus far. We have the continuation of the winners bracket as well as a continuation of the L bracket as well. So L took the win. L took the W on that round instead of taking the L on that round. So let me update the bracket here to show the results of this round so that we are up to date with everything. Don't be disheartened, by the way, if you have had your round and you ended up in the L bracket, you still compete tomorrow. Loy, you will be competing against the Fallen Warpaint and Unicorns tomorrow. As for Bruh, we don't know exactly who you're going to be competing against just yet, but we will find out tomorrow as we continue to progress along with the race, and we have the next round of winners come through. All right, so this is, I'm about to update the bracket so we can see what the advancement is and what the outlook is for tomorrow. And here we go. So this is the bracket as of current. You can see that we are still waiting on further development from the race between John and Umi, which will be a pickup continuation from yesterday, considering that Umi had to let go for today due to having to leave. But since we're continuing tomorrow anyways, it didn't seem right to cut him off. So we're going to allow them to have their rematch tomorrow, hopefully without any kind of cratering. Hopefully everything will go a lot smoother with the races tomorrow. But with that said, let's do something a little bit more chaotic here. For the people who have already been watching the races that we've had here, I can't have those who are competing in the current set of races do what I'm about to do. But if I have any of my mods in here who would like to run the track against me just for funs, let's see how that goes. I'm gonna teleport back up to the top of the track. Rev, you're here. Beans, I think you're even here. We can equalize on a specific character. I just gotta get the other two out so that I have room to invite. Beans, send that request again. And then we'll figure out what character we're gonna race on. All right. So I have one complication on the race, but is that we won't have a timer because I can't start the timer from over here because it's over there. So that is a little bit of a a potential issue on the progression of the race. But we've got 3 of us here now. I don't know that we have any of the other mods here. So I think that's gonna be it. I think it'll just be the 3 of there goes Rev.
Couldn't break.
And he's dead. He's dead. That is very unfortunate. Yeah, you know what, Aether? You can join. There's no reason you can't join. Get in here. Send your request, Aether. You can join. You're not competing anyways, so yeah, you can definitely join. All right. Hey, C3, you got Yae Miko and her weapon in 90 pulls. That's amazing. That is way less pulls than it took me to get her. So congrats. Yeah, I ended up, you know, digging a lot deeper. It says you're busy, you can't join. Just keep trying. It'll come through eventually. And then we'll just have to, you know, pick characters for the race, or pick whatever character we'll all equalize on or whatever. But yeah, I ended up going much deeper than that. I had to go epitomized path to get the weapon.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
All right. Just waiting for Aether to be able to get in. I don't think you have to. You should just be able to join the thing directly, Aether. It may still be hung up because, you know, we're waiting for the other... Wait. Oh, you have your auto reject turned on again, don't you, bud? You were joining the world. Oh, yeah. If you're joining the world, not the teapot, that's, yeah, not the same thing. Big rip. Yeah, there you go. All right. Oh, there goes Rev again. Poor Rev. All right, so we're just waiting on everybody to get up here in position.
Should we really be
Once everybody's up here.
There is still a lot left to
Personally,
do.
I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful.
We will prepare to get everything
Alas, that is
going
simply
after
not
that.
The way the world works.
I feel like my screen is just a little bit narrow, so I just fixed it. All right. Yeah, it seems a lot better now. Maybe still not even perfect yet, but it's a lot better than it was. All right. All right, so we got all four of us here, so we got to figure out what character we're going to run this thing on. You guys want to do a Kaya race, or do you want to do somebody fancier? What with it being four of us, it might be a little bit trickier to find a character that we all have. So Kaya, I think, is a pretty safe bet.
If you lie on the grass, you
All
can feel the
chibi. Oh, that
heartbeat
sounds
of the world.
painful. That sounds just awful and painful. Not to mention, I feel like Sayu would have a distinct advantage against the other ones. I don't even know. Beans, do you even have any of the short characters? You have Diona? Okay. Yeah, we can go short characters. I'm good with the short characters.
Most
I'll take
humans
Klee.
have the entirety of their fleeting
No
lives
Sayu, though.
chronicled in their
Sayu's not,
short
there's not
lives.
going to be a Sayu in
Their
this.
stories really make for terribly dull reading.
All right. I think Sayu is the only other short character, so we're gonna have a double up on one of them. All right, Rev. I know you've got a short character. No Sayu. Sayu. I mean, you can't use Sayu's E skill, so no skills are allowed. So Sayu's fine so long as you don't use her E skill. All right, so it's just a race of the short characters. Aether, I'm gonna definitely lose. You haven't watched? Oh yeah, you might have a problem freaking working your way through the track. All right, so
2,
I am going to
4, and
I am not going to be able to set the timer the way I normally do because it requires a lot of management in order for me to do that.
that stretch.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set a few music tracks and I will count it off in the chat and we'll go. And that is gonna be that. Hang on, I'm just setting some tracks for us to race to here.
Klee was a brave girl today. I found a really weird looking.
All right, is
lizard.
everybody ready?
Want me to show it to you?
Let's find out if everybody's ready to go.
These bombs so heavy.
Rev with his no
1,
and shut up.
2,
And a Rev you smell.
3,
Chi-Chi's over here trying to count off the race backwards.
2, 2, 3. The
All right, so we got Aether's ready, Beans is ready, and I'm gonna assume Rev is ready too. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, it's a race of the short characters and complete pandemonium will ensue. Oh boy. With this music even, it doesn't make sense. Oh god, I have like no stamina already. I'm already in trouble. Come on, Klee, you can do it. Oh god, racing this with short characters is something I am not really used to doing. I'm used to characters that can actually get a lot more jump for the push that they give. Oh god, come on, Klee, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, Klee. Come on, Klee. Come on, Klee. Okay. We got this just weird pileup of short characters all just one behind the next. We got a Sayu and a Chi-Chi side by side. No platform skipping. Klee bringing up the rear. Getting beaten down on my own track right now. Oh, I hit the side of that rock weird. Oh boy. Ah, God, I missed that platform. All right, there we go. Ah, Diona. Was stuck on Diona's face. Oh, we have a much, much tighter clustering than I thought we would have at this point in the race. Oh boy. All right. Klee isn't in last anymore. Although it might not last long. Klee doesn't have very much stamina, you guys. Klee is definitely missing stamina. Now Klee has much stamina. Let's go with the Albedo theme. Get out of my way. Let's do this. This is Klee's time to shine. Come on, Klee. You can do it. Oh, God. I'm trailing so bad right now. Oh, boy. Rev is well out front at the moment. Okay. Moving across that first bridge. Onto the second. Oh boy. This cluster is very close right now. So the racers of this are all stream regulars. Aether is Trevor Belmont. Rev is Rev because he requires no introduction. Glarowen is 19 Beans. Come on, Klee. Come on, Klee. Oh boy. Very little stamina here. All right, this is the land of reversals right here. This is the spot where it all goes to hell. Come on, Klee. You can do it. Come on, Klee. You and Dodoko want this, right? It's time to get in this race. Get your head in the race. Come on. Okay. We're right behind. We're close. Oh boy. The clustering in this race is still so tight. This is crazy. This is a fantastic example of how the races were envisioned to go. especially with only 2 competitors per race, I figured the variables would be significantly lower. That is not how it worked out. Oh my god. Frickin' short people, get back here. Oh, I think we might have lost Aether. I don't know what he did. Yeah, he fell. I think he fell. I don't know what happened to Aether. I'm not looking back there. One does not simply look back. Especially not when one is this close to catching up. Come on, Klee. Come on, Klee. You can do it, Klee. You're short. Ah, the damn blade. Stupid cat person. Get out of my way. I have no stamina. Somebody's got to catch Rev, damn it. Oh boy, Zhongli's theme. Ah, I'm stuck on the blade. No. Oh, we all but handed it to Rev now. I might have enough stamina to make the glide. I don't know. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. Here we go. Oh man, I am so short on stam right now. This is looking bad. Oh, come on. Not too worried about the maze being seen at this point. The 2 competitors who still have yet to go through the maze haven't even, or they're not even here anymore. Oh man, what is happening right now? Come on, Klee. Get in the game. Oh god. I'm climbing stuff the wrong way. Oh man, the Toma theme. I can't lose while the Toma theme is playing. No! You damn Discord mods learning my tracks too fast. Klee fell. Damn it. I wasn't gonna win anyways. Yeah, nobody agreed to that stupid spam garbage Aether. Well, I still beat Aether. You garbage Rev and stupid cat person. Ah. All right, well, Aether brought up the rear, so like I think we have to like throw him off a cliff now. The loser, like the last place person, just has to you gotta die. You just have to die. Congratulations, the short people kill you now. Get him! Oh god, he's not short anymore. Kill him anyways. I think Klee would kill Kaya. That seems canon. Probably accidentally. How did you almost lose, Rev? I'm curious. Well, at least everybody got to see a, you know, a full run through of the race with a really tight clustering. That was a really good run. So, yeah, that was definitely a good run.
So heavy.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna about do it here. We had a good run through the final version of the course here, or the final run. We have the first clusterings of the tournament bracket already determined. I'm gonna bring that back up here so you guys can all see it again. So these are the remaining contestants, or rather the remaining rounds that have yet to been played, or also indicating the ones that I have. So if the name's in gray, it indicates that that individual lost that round, and you can see that the name that was in white in that grouping progressed on to the next. Then those names that were in gray fell into the L bracket in the bottom group because this is double elimination. So they will have another attempt to redeem themselves tomorrow. This stream will resume tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST. So a full 2.5 hours earlier than it started today. That should give us plenty of time to finish it. If all goes smoothly, the whole thing should take under 2 hours because we already finished the first set of rounds. I am going to add a stipulation that we're gonna get a stream or a Discord call going with all of the racers. They're all going to be muted, but this will allow me to communicate with them actively and make sure that they're here, and I have active indications for them as to what's going on, and we can get each of the transitions locked down a little bit smoother. This has been a little bit of a learning process, but to the 60 or so odd of you who stuck it out for the races and played through the varying rounds and watched us go through the trials and tribulations of kind of establishing how this would work as a live format, I appreciate it. I had considered actually just doing this, privately and then releasing it as a video instead, but I wanted to share this as a live event in case we had any dropouts, and that did end up happening. That did end up being the case, but we'll see. In the future, I may still change it to a video event instead, just to lock things up and make it a little bit smoother, but we'll see. If we can smooth it out without the necessity to do that, then we will. Drizzy123 says I should make this an ongoing thing. I would really like to make this an ongoing thing if I can maintain the amount of Twitch subscribers that I have at current, which is right around the area of 50. I will continue to do this with every new character banner. So every 6 weeks when there's a new 5-star character, I will continue to do it so long as the Twitch subscriptions maintain. If I can go above that, then I definitely won't have a problem doing it. So as long as I have the capital to do it without impacting my ability to keep the channel running, I will do it, because it's a good way for me to give back to those who enjoy the streams and follow my channel and have really supported the channel from the get-go. So I appreciate that, and it just gives me a good opportunity to give back. So right now it is my intent to keep it going. Drizzy, you think it will grow over time because of this? I got on Twitch for the first time just because of this. Okay. Well, that I wish for your sake that the experience had been a little less full of trouble, because oh my god, was it ever full of trouble. There was definitely a lot of stuff going on with this stream from end to end, but we're gonna try and round all of this out so that it's a lot smoother in the next one. I've got some things that I want to do in order to kind of maybe lock down on some of the audio cues and kind of cut down on some of the errors in the camera swapping, and then also that, just making sure that we have all the competitors here and ready to go. Honestly, it's hard to remember the course from screen to actually playing it. Yeah, I mean, my recommendation, Warpaint, might be rewatch the stream before tomorrow. You might actually benefit from just reviewing the track, especially right at the beginning when I ran through it myself. Should give you a good indication of memorizing the track. Now that you've pretty much all of you have been through it once at this point, I don't mind you guys reviewing the track. It's not that big a deal, so that would probably be a better bet for you guys who are going to still be competing in it. That's something that real racers do in the real world anyway. But yeah, Drizzy, I appreciate you coming to Twitch to join the stream for this as a first-time viewer. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's cool. You can tell what it can be based off of your guys' playthrough. Well, thank you. You didn't even get into the maze, so I need to back and see. Yeah, you didn't get. Well, bro, you did. Yeah, you didn't get into the maze. You yeah, the thing. Well, you probably should have just continued. Even though you lost, you should have just continued and gone through the maze so that you saw it at the very least. But that said, if you watched us go through the maze in the video, then you know, just review that and you'll figure out what to do with it. We didn't get past. Yeah, let's see. Oh, bruh, you're for sure. Yeah, for sure. The maze. So I want to say Beans was actually the first person. 19 Beans was the first person I got to run the maze, and it was a comical situation watching her try to figure out the maze, and it was fun. When I made the maze the first time and had her run through it, I was like, yes, I am not changing this, because this was glorious to watch somebody just get confounded by the maze when they haven't been through it before. Round 2 will be interesting. I think round 2 will definitely be interesting. I think we'll see tighter groupings maintained throughout the future races, and I think that'll be a lot more entertaining than watching people fall off cliffs. But then there's also, you know, the entire element of individuals who are getting a little nervous. They're burning their stamina trying to keep up, and they take risks, and so that can definitely get you in trouble really fast. David Astoria, you are so smart and creative. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. I worked really hard to try to put this track together and to try to create a set of graphics to make this an enjoyable occasion, and I am going to continue to try to polish it with each subsequent race that I host. So in time, I hope to make this, you know, like a staple of the channel, and possibly just a Genshin staple that people look forward to. I'll probably, you know, if it's possible, you know, I may even start doing like a full cap on it so that I can re-release it as a video later too as well. Obviously, this first day was almost kind of a wash, but I could probably edit it into something pretty coherent if I wanted to, so I may still do that. Will I look at Miko's voice lines before ending the stream? I certainly can. And then right after that, I will close out the stream. But what I'm going to do before I pull up the Miko voice lines is I'm going to have to boot out everybody who's in the world making all this frickin' racket behind me. I've got like bombs going off and explosions and just all sorts of weird stuff happening everywhere. Rev's mooing, or Aether's mooing, like it's chaos. Just total utter chaos. I've still got to get my Miko leveled up tomorrow so that she can actually be used for stuff. Drizzy, you think MiHoYo will contact me? Hey, that'd be... I mean, I'm already in contact with them about a lot of stuff anyways as a content creator. It'd be great if they were interested in, you know, teaming up and making this experience better. But, you know, if they wanted to do something, I'd be open to it. Don't forget to put Yae in your teapot for friendship games. Yeah, it's true. There is some weird stuff going on right now. As everybody just walks a weird, like, hurricane around me over here. They're just tornadoing around my character. Did I play Raiden's story quest yet? No, I didn't. I've been working on this pretty much, you know, hosting the rounds of the races since we got started. All right, so let's take a quick look here at Miko's voice lines before I get out of here for the evening. Let's see.
I am the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine. The purpose of my visit is to monitor your every move, for such is the order of the shrine. Oh, come on, don't be so nervous. It's only officialese, for goodness sake. I couldn't just go gallivanting around for no reason at all, could I? Now, come on, do something amusing for me.
Of course she changes into the do something amusing for me. I'm gonna go away from all the voices here so that I'm not listening to voice lines battling Miko's voice lines. Alright, let's go back to the voiceovers.
Traveling to other worlds.
Hey, we got some more spammers to ban.
About these days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
Traveling to other worlds. That is definitely I feel like that's a like a cut to like the book like Princess Mina and the Fallen Kingdom, but there's some other ones too that have like other worlds mentioned in it.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading. Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Yeah, Warpaint. I saw that we have a new elevator. I'm gonna have to go pick one of those up. I might even, you know, implement it into the track before tomorrow if I feel so brave as to do so. But we'll see if I feel like it'll be useful to the track.
If this rain keeps up, my fur will be dripping wet.
Her fur.
Many people dread the sound of thunder. To me, it sounds fondly familiar. I always see these non-sentient kitsune pouncing headfirst into the snow, scavenging for food. You'd like to see me do that? Haha, I'm sure you would.
She's so snarky.
Morning. You look awfully drowsy. Didn't you sleep well? Come on then, what is it? What mischief were you up to last night,
She sees in others what she sees in herself, I
What should I
suppose.
have for lunch? Not fried tofu again. I'm in the mood for something a little lighter today.
The fried tofu from the trailer.
Oh, I know. I haven't seen the Yashiro Commission girl in a while. Let's get her to make us a little something,
Is she talking about harassing Sarah?
The moon is simply magnificent tonight. We mustn't squander it. Come, join me for a moonlight stroll. I won't take no for an answer.
I feel like that's true.
I suppose I should get some sleep. I must say, I do find it hard to doze off peacefully without the soothing sound of thunder booming in the background.
She sounds sultry to you, not scary. Did you watch the trailer that they released last night for her? I think that might help a lot. Alright, so I'm right at good night. Yeah, you want to keep bombing me with stuff. I'm gonna boot you right out the damn teapot, dude. You gonna go for a ride.
Find so disappointing about their own world.
Alright, let's see. This one.
Eternity means never having to let go of what you already have. But on the other hand, it also means giving up on all other possibilities. That's just the way of the world. No one can have everything.
Fair.
Humans are just fascinating creatures. That's why I'm so fond of them. They live such short lives, but for the time they're around, they shine as bright as the midday sun. There are some whose light never grows dim, even over great stretches of time. These are the lives that make for real page-turners.
Huh. This is an interesting one, just like a little insight into the kind of people that she's most interested in.
Boring. Utterly boring. Ugh, what could have possibly persuaded these people to become authors?
Are you an editor?
Say,
Oh,
why don't you write out your story and submit it to Yae Publishing House?
I'm sure she'd love
I'm
that.
sure that would keep me amused.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it would be a bestseller.
Oh, for sure. Especially what with all the crap the Traveler isn't telling us.
Really. Though I occasionally get a little weary of the sight of it, I can't exactly avoid seeing it at the Grand Narukami Shrine after all. My fate is intimately intertwined with the sacred Sakura.
She gets bored of seeing the sacred Sakura. It sounds like she gets, like, bored of everything.
Oh, you'd like to know more about me? I'm willing to tell, but what will I gain in exchange, It has to be a fair trade. So you tell me all about you, and I'll tell you all about me. Deal?
Okay, I mean, I feel like the Traveler could learn quite a lot in this. However, if, you know, again, with all the stuff that the Traveler's not telling us, does this mean that the Traveler went through with that, and then Yae Miko knows all the things that the Traveler has been through? And all the crap that they're not telling us?
My favorite pastime is reading other people's stories. My second favorite is watching other people squirm.
That
If
tracks.
I could find a way to combine the two. Oh, that would be entertainment in its purest form.
Watching other people squirm and reading people's stories at the same time. I'm just like picturing like Yae Miko just going around and just messing with people whilst reading and not even looking at them.
Ah, so today is your birthday. Ahem. On your ceremonious reckoning of years, I task my kin with seeing to it that that which you seek you shall surely find, and that that for which your heart longs you shall surely receive. Remain pure of heart and true of spirit, and their protection shall be bestowed on you. Ah, there you go. May all go well in your year ahead, and may all your wishes be fulfilled. Are we done?
She sounded bored again.
When
Are we
training
done?
to become a shrine maiden, the title of Chokai is granted once one has completed their requisite studies and can correctly chant for ceremonies. This might be very straightforward for humans, but it's the most difficult step for the Kitsune. We are only foxes, after all.
Interesting. Like, the more she says, you know, about the Kitsune, it seems like, you know, she's painting a clear difference between, like, humans and herself, where, like, she's a very, like, rare instance that's unusual. I'm very curious to see these lines that she has about erosion, vision, especially about the Shogun. Let's see. Oh, she has a line about Scaramouche. I'll be very curious to see this line.
Beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way
Let's
the
see,
world
what else
works.
does she have? Kuki Shinobu. Interesting. Yeah, she's got a lot of lines that I think are going to be quite telling. I'm looking forward to seeing more of these. We'll see. We will definitely see. Definitely excited to see kind of where all this is going to go. I need to get through the Raiden Shogun quest line into the Miko quest line so that I can do all that. Hopefully I'll be progressing through that tomorrow before... Is somebody throwing cows at me? Oh my god. Aether, why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? And you're over here doing things. He's over there doing things. I'm sure Rev's somewhere doing things. Everybody's doing things. Stop doing things. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it. One more time, guys, before I get out of here. You came for the race, so I'm gonna break this down again just in case you are unaware of what the breakdown was. So we completed 3 of the 4 introductory rounds. We still have to go back and complete John versus Umi first thing tomorrow when the competition continues. Warpaint and Unicorns, Loy and Bruh have all descended to the L bracket and will be fighting against each other. Hard fought to maintain their opportunity to pass back into the winner's circle at the end. Meanwhile, leave it to me, L, Akaran, and either John or Umi will continue ascending along the winner's bracket to fight for that final prize as well. That's gonna wrap it up for this evening, everybody. Thank you again for being here. I really do appreciate that you continue to support the channel. It means a lot to me. If you enjoyed the content tonight, despite all the trials and tribulations of organizing everything and getting everybody to not be this ridiculous chaos pile that it was today, subscribe, like the video on the way out. Consider following and subscribing as well over on Twitch, because that also helps me out a lot. I'm still working on growing that platform over there, and I'm trying to get to that 100-ish concurrent over on Twitch, which seems so elusive and hard to reach. And it's a number that I'd really like to reach. I'm also really struggling to get that get that 100K and reach my my silver play button on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed over there, consider hitting that subscribe button and helping me out with that. That was kind of a dream come true to even be this close. So if you haven't subscribed yet, help me out with that and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Eat the Paimon. Have a great night. Think people would stop falling off cliffs if they had cake? I'm getting some cake.